Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, where I'm going to be going back to the Abyss Dateless Rendezvous Part 9 Level 200 Lufenia quest as part of this limited time Abyss for basically it's geared around Vincent's new Global First LD weapon, and this time I'm going to be bringing a bit of a different team. I'm going to be going with Reno, Relm and Penelo with an Alexander summon, and that's pretty much it. So oh god, where do I even start on this? So last time I brought pretty much the most powerful team that is possible to bring into it, because of course I brought on Jack and I brought Vincent with his LD, and no matter how much, no matter how kind of underperforming he is compared to the latest and greatest characters at the top of the meta, he's still got a freaking LD and he's still pretty damn strong, especially with his debuffs. And I also brought along Warrior of Light, who single-handedly trivializes the stage, because even though these beetles have an exceptionally irritating ability to punch through your bravery shields because of this crust disaster that ignores effects that reduce and nullify brave damage that includes wall shields, but thankfully because he's got his LD, you will still end up basically not taking much or even any HP damage whatsoever, so you can pretty much just autopilot the entire fight. Of course, this time is very, very much different because we don't have Vincent, we don't have Wall, so we need to be a lot smarter about the way that we do things. Now, originally, I had wanted to bring along a team with Aerith. Instead of Reno, I brought a team of Aerith, Relm, and Gao. But basically everyone ended up hitting like freaking feather dusters, and then when they used the crust disaster all attack, we just got one shot. Which is incidentally the reason I am bringing Alexander Summon here, because the HP passive actually allows you to survive one hit of crust disaster if you're at max health. Barely. So this is actually one of those rare occasions where if you're not using Wall, and I would basically say only don't use Wall if you're a freaking masochist or you're on some sort of challenge run because he is really, 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 really good. But if you're not using Wall, then this can help you to survive in the event that you can't use something like Reno's LD or indeed Setzer's call effect to prevent yourself from getting absolutely dumpstered. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to jump into it. And we are going to pray to the heavens above that we don't get absolutely decimated, because that did actually happen to me about twice already. But because I'm stubborn, and I did say that I was going to be using a less meta team to clear this, I am rather adamant on insisting that it can be done, so I want to go ahead and do it. So let's go. So let's get the Electro Prod debuffs on there. First thing, absolutely. And I'm probably not going to be saying too much during the actual fight, partially because I need to concentrate, partially because there's not that much to say, and partially because in the event that I do die, which I still think is extremely likely, I just get sick of repeating myself. So that's pretty much where we are. That's where we are right now. This is pretty... They really want you to pull for Vincent here. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, the stage is so blatantly designed around being able to use Vincent, and especially Warrior of Light. Like, if you don't have Reno or Vincent, you're pretty much screwed, because they are so much better than anyone else you could bring to the stage. Like, I don't even... I don't know what else to say. Because of the code restrictions that they put on you, you're pretty much forced into this kind of way of building your team. And this really has not been my favourite Abyss. As far as Abyss goes, like Perfectum and Normalis were definitely, in my opinion, much better executions of the Abyss format, whereas this just seems to be content that's designed around specific weapons just deliberately to get you to pull. And I understand why they do it. I get it, I do. It is a gacha game, even though it is incredibly generous. It's still the nature of the beast. But that doesn't mean I have to like it, okay? Anyway, that's enough ranting from yours truly for now. And get that speed buff on everyone, because I do kind of want some kind of turn advantage, even though we've got the turn order doing this kind of funky shenanigans, which I'm I'm not about that at all, but what can you do? Oh dear. Yeah, we need to use, we need to use skill 1 on Relm, don't we? We need to do it like yesterday. No, Relm, I can't use your EX here, otherwise Penelo is deaded. Unfortunately. Okay. There we go. So we're just going to get a whole bunch of debuffs out of nowhere, because why the fuck not? You know, as if this wasn't obnoxious enough already in terms of the way it's designed. Whenever you drop them below 80% health, and then I think again at 50%, like when they go to 79 and 49 respectively, you're just going to get a lot of debuffs dropped on you for no reason, out of absolutely nowhere, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. That's just how it goes. So that's where we are here. Yeah, great, fantastic. So I want to get this thing under 79% so I can use Penelo's LD, because if I cleanse, like if I cleanse and then get the other one below the threshold, then we've effectively wasted an LD. So I want to be at least a little bit efficient about it, you know. So yeah, I can waltz here. I can do that. No, what the do you see this shit with the turn orders? I can't predict this shit. This is ridiculous. Absolute shenanigans. Freaking nonsense. Okay. $600 damage. That's some spicy numbers coming from Relm here. You'd love to see it. Okay. Yeah, we need to cleanse these debuffs like yesterday. Okay, here is where I use Pyramid, so that this all attack does not completely blow everyone up. And here is where I pop Penelo's LD so that we can actually start doing something. Okay. So, thank you, please. And this is going to do absolutely nothing. Thank the gods, because if we didn't have that LD, we would all be eating a humongous amount of damage right about now. Like, 48k, that's going to be like, what? Freaking 16,000 to everyone. Yeah, Relm would have been dead. So we definitely want to avoid that. At least I think that's right. Damage reduction. I want to save the Jack Call until we get to about like 50% health. I think that sounds roughly sensible. At least one good thing about Penelo's EX is that no matter what the hell she's hitting, she is going to be hitting like cap damage unless her Eye Brave has been shot to shit by something, because it just goes through everything. In fact, she's like, I think she's one of the best bravery shield shredders in the game as a result of that. Like, if you go against any enemies that have like a wall style shield, she'll just completely blow through them. just because of that, how the EX works, which is quite nice. It's handy to have, although we have a lot more options these days for dealing with shields anyway. Yeah, Rumba is not a battery, but this should be. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I just want to try not to get broken if possible, because that just helps us keep a turn lead on the things. And obviously we don't want to get too far ahead because the Lufenia orbs do exist, and that is a concern. But the less turns they get, the less dangerous it is. So I'm trying to keep a balance here. So when they go below 50%, we're going to get a whole splattering of debuffs out of nowhere once again. So trying to keep the HP roughly even, if at all possible. Okay, there goes one lot of debuffs. And okay, yeah, we get one of them. Okay, so you get one of them below 50 and they both go into hatred power, which is kind of what I wanted. So that's nice. Ooh, I can take a launch here. I can take a launch, and I think I am just going to go and summon here. I really think I am. I'm just going to try and capitalize on this momentum. Excellent. And because past experience has taught me that I was saving too many of my Reno LDs until the end, I am going to use that, and for some reason it blocked the debuffs, but it didn't, because we've still got debuffs, and now we don't have the pyramid debuff anymore, which is, oh my goodness. Scuffed mechanics, you'll love to see it. At least we get another launch. I'll definitely take that. So I always wondered about characters in Japanese games that have like verbal tics. Like you got Reno, for example, like in the Japanese version, and I think this is the case in the script of FF7 as well. He always says like "zotto" after everything. I wonder what that's supposed to represent, because that's very tropey. You know, you never like. Obviously, there's people in reality don't kind of do that thing, but I wonder what it's supposed to represent. I should probably look into that. I'm kind of curious. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw up a Setzer here, because I've got the LD. I got Pyramid on that. I don't care. Okay, I don't want to fuck this up. I'm just all the overkill. Screw it. In fact, yeah. You know what? Let's let them break. Let's let them break us. Will they revert if they do that? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna find out. Oh right, we get like 0 bravery damage. Hang on a second. Let me take a look at this break. Let me make sure I'm not making a mistake here. Trigger giant pincers when inflicting break. Giant pincers. Melee HP attack. Okay, so they don't actually dispel themselves when they break you. So that means that we can technically go all out and they're not going to cleanse themselves when they break you, so they're just not going to do damage. That's basically what I'm taking away from this. Which means that I should definitely keep an eye on the Lufenia Orb, because if I don't do that, I'm going to die anyway. Okay, understood. One freaking turn, let's go. And we get a miss anyway, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get the Jack debuff on there. I've probably left it too long anyway, but better late than never, right? Okay, so we do have one turn of freeze left, but we need to watch out for the turn rate. Okay, so that's going to get delayed. Oh yeah, it doesn't... Oh, that's cool. That's cool, I like that. I like that. Okay, perfection. Let's target A so that we break B first. And then we're able to get Reno in on the action. So we can use his LD. We're not dead! Yet. Probably. I hope. Oh my god. This is a lot harder than it looks. Seriously, this is like my third or fourth time doing this shit. Eat pyramid, you fucks. Oh my god, look at the turns. Dude, what is with the turn rates? I don't get it. I actually don't. Okay, denied. Back you go. And now for you. Excellent, that's what we like to see. Oh yeah, of course, I haven't mentioned it, but I do have Faris's Refined Sphere on Reno over here, which is also a prerequisite, because you need to have a sapping, you need to have a Bravery Sap effect on the enemies to control the Lufenia Orb, and if you don't, then good luck. So yeah, the TLDR is they really, really, really want you to pull for Vincent. And chances are, unless you're a fanboy of Vincent, you're going to use him here, and you ain't ever going to use him again. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is one reason that Relm is good, because of shit like this. She can always just take the free turns. So what we like to see. Okay, my Reno debuff is wearing off, so I need to get that reapplied. So is my Jack debuff, but not much I can do about that. Oh dear. A is about to kick it into overdrive. No! Penelo, how could you? You betrayed me. I thought you were going to break. Okay, so I want A dead like yesterday. Oh god, this is not good. Oh my goodness. I hate this so much. Okay. Penelo, our hopes and dreams lie with you. Based Penelo. Okay, excellent. So I am pretty much just gonna turn. I'm pretty much just gonna skill spam with Penelo here, because I need to get these things out of the way as soon as freaking possible. Yep, let's do this, and then I'm going to rotate again into regen bolts, and then I can use Reno's final LD when he gets his turn. Excellent. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. I may not even need to. Okay, I think we are in the clear. Alright. Bring it home, Reno. There we go. That was entirely more stressful than it had any right to be. But there we go. No burst weapons, no Vincent, and no Warrior of Light, although we did use Penelo and Reno. And you may not have Reno, but fuck it. Team building options are quite limited here in my experience. So yeah, that's going to be my secondary clear of the Abyss. I hope everyone enjoyed, or at least got some amusement from my frantic scrambling. And until the next video, I will say, take care and goodbye.